When we dive into the teachings of Patanjali, we encounter a masterful clarity that is so vital for our understanding. Imagine you're in a room filled with clutter, and you can't think clearly. As you start to unpack, you realize that the mess isn't just random, it has a pattern. Patanjali offers us a way to unpack the complexities of our minds, known as the Chitta Vritti, the fluctuations or waves of thought in our consciousness. To get our minds clear, we first need to identify what these vritti are. Think of them as emotional or mental patterns. Just as a smartphone has apps that handle different tasks, our mind has these vritti, which can either serve us or lead us into confusion. Patanjali highlights that there are 5 core types of vritti. Understanding these categories in our minds is essential, for as we come to know them, we gain the ability to make more thoughtful choices about our mental habits. Consider this. If we're determined to get rid of a bad habit, it seems daunting, right? Instead of attempting to eradicate that negative thought or emotion outright, Patanjali suggests a different approach. He introduces a useful concept, using a thorn to remove a thorn. This means it's often easier to replace a detrimental vritti with a less harmful one, rather than trying to push it away entirely. Think of your mind like a garden. If you want to uproot a weed, sometimes it's easier to plant a beautiful flower nearby. The flower grows and takes space, and in time, that weed may wither away on its own. So, understanding which vritti are more challenging and which are less so, gives us a strategy. For instance, if anxiety grips you, replacing that anxiety with a thought of gratitude can create a shift in your mental landscape. Gratitude is a less challenging vritti that brings warmth and positivity, allowing anxiety to take a back seat. Let's not forget that gratitude, too, is a vritti that covers our mind and prevents the ultimate realization. However, it is easier to manage, and hence a stepping stone to absolute clarity. Overall, the aim is to get rid of every vritti, but we cannot ferociously fight against these mental patterns from the first day itself. First, we must learn to navigate through them wisely, then we can take up the next steps. As we explore the details of the 5 main types of vritti in Patanjali's next teachings, we'll equip ourselves with an understanding that encourages growth rather than conflict. This journey begins with transformation, and then we move to annihilation. So remember, the first step toward clarity is not to rid ourselves of every vritti, but to learn about them and to skillfully replace the challenging ones with those that uplift and inspire us. In doing so, we embrace the beauty of our growth and the wisdom of Patanjali's teachings. Let's continue this exploration together, for in understanding our minds, we unlock the deeper treasures of life.